visa free. Chinese, Cyrillic, 8.5, 30 yuan. This, 2 to 3 footers. Can't swim here. Oh, be careful, Patrick. Stunning. It was charging. I love that. Hey guys, welcome back to Pat Max Adventures. I am Patrick and welcome to beautiful Sanya here on Hainan Island. I have made it here. I've been so interested to visit this island. It's just south of the Guangdong province, which is where I came from. Hainan is its own province. It's a beautiful island. It is a huge tourist destination for Chinese, especially during the Spring Festival. And interestingly, it's very, very popular for Russians as well. Another interesting fact about Hainan that I learned about, if you want to travel here, if you are American, Canadian, along with a few other countries, you do not need a visa for China to travel here. As an American, you can travel to Hainan, China for 30 days, visa free. So remember that. If you ever want to visit China and you don't want to get the visa and you just want to be on a beautiful island, come to Hainan. You know how I mentioned to you guys that this area has a lot of Russian tourists? I'm about to show you how everything here in Sanya, and I don't know, maybe the rest of the island, is in Chinese and Cyrillic, Russian. There's hardly, if not any, English here. It's very hard to find someone that speaks English or to find any English writing here. So here's an example, guys. You can see here's a restaurant. Everything is in Chinese or Cyrillic. Up here, they have the famous Russian delicacy of borscht. When I was in Russia, I ate borscht all the time. Again, Chinese and Cyrillic. You'll see the hotels, restaurants' names are in Cyrillic, Russian, and Chinese. And you can hear some Russian pop is playing here as well. Another thing about Hainan and in China, a lot of the scooters that you will be able to rent here, you can as a foreigner, except every scooter is electric. You're not able to rent a gas scooter. So the only down part to this is that it limits the distance that you can go unless you can find stations where you can charge it, which can be far in between. The electric scooters here on Hainan Island will go 50 kilometers one way before you need to recharge them. 你好。哦，你好。还是水饺。I love having some dumplings for breakfast. I've been having them for breakfast for the last 4 days here in Hainan. So delicious. I will give you a brief view of the expenses here in Hainan. It's actually a lot less expensive than Shenzhen and Guangzhou, even though it's a really resort and popular touristy area, it's a lot cheaper. So for one of these big bottles, guys, 15.8, not bad. If you guys need shampoo, 28, 26, 33, Head and Shoulders, sunscreen, 109, understandably. Laundry detergent, Tide, 28.80. Toothpaste, Colgate, 8.5. That's really cheap. Really good price for toothpaste. I'm gonna show you guys this area here in Sanya. It's not very big, but if you need to buy any bag, any cheap clothes, pharmacies as well, you can find them in this building. Here, guys, you can get a tank top, 60 yuan. If you're a woman and you want any dresses, 30 yuan, not bad. Some bathing suits for women, 70 yuan. Some more dresses. You can get sandals. How expensive? 41 yuan. That's not bad. 你好. You can get hats, which will definitely come in handy here in Sanya and Hainan. 30 yuan. There's also a ton of luggage here, guys, that you can buy. You can see that there's just lines of luggage here. It's always great to find places like this. If your bag breaks or your luggage gets stolen or something happens, you can come to an area like here to buy something quickly. My favorite, guys, you can see it's in Cyrillic. These are all face masks. Pure source. I bet some of these have got to be Korean. I am staying in the most touristy area here in Sanya at Da Dong Hai Beach, which is a very beautiful beach and actually is my favorite. As touristy as it is, it has the best waves. I got my big old cold coconut and I'm ready to go tan and do some swimming. This This beach is the best beach here in Sanya for waves. Check out the waves. They're about 2 to 3 footers. The best place to catch waves if you want to do a little surfing, do a little bodyboarding. This is the beach to come to. It's also a very beautiful beach and a pretty large beach as well. There are also benches with umbrellas that line the beach, with restaurants and places to buy food, drinks. All of this you can find right next to the beach. It's a very touristy area, but a really comfortable area as well. I just pulled off the side of the road here on my way to Yolong Bay to show you guys this. How beautiful is this? You can see the cows out here grazing. At the top of the hill over there, you can see what looks like villas or bungalows up in the mountain. That would be a great place to stay. Welcome to Yolong Bay. This is one of the largest beaches here in Sanya on Hainan Island. It is an absolutely gorgeous day. This is one of the largest and one of the most popular beach areas here on the island. One thing that you'll notice here at the beaches on Hainan Island, in China and other places like Korea, is they'll have designated areas of where you can swim. So as you can see right here with the buoys, you can swim there. You can't swim here, but then you can swim over there. So there's like this little area where you can't swim. Look at those beautiful thunderclouds in the distance with the blue sky and this crystal clear water. Along the beach here at Yolong Bay, you can find a lot of seats under the trees, looking out into the water. Really beautiful and relaxing and a way to get out of the sun. Oh, check this out, guys. I got this huge thing of water. It's always good to stay hydrated, right? I'm probably gonna drink almost all of this just lying here. Nan Xiang Temple is a large Buddhist temple here on the island of Hainan on the southern side near the city of Sanya. This temple was built on April 2nd, 1988. It was built to celebrate over 2,000 years of Buddhism here in China, and it is gorgeous and one of the most beautiful Buddhist temples I've been to in Asia, without a doubt. You can see I have my arm sleeves on because I just don't want to get sunburned. If you want to visit Nan Xiang Temple here on the southern part of Hainan Island, the total cost for one person is going to cost 108 yuan. There are statues and pillars of dragons and Buddhas everywhere. There is this carving right here in the middle of the bridge. Looks like we cannot walk over it. Looks beautifully done. And then over here, in this like little pond across over here is a Buddha. And you can see all the trees here too that were planted around the garden. Oh, as I trip. Oh my God, be careful, Patrick, right? This is absolutely stunning. This Shan Guanine statue is stunning with this bright blue sunny day. Just like many other temples throughout Asia or throughout the world, people will come here to pray and give offerings and incense. This is just gorgeous today. The Shan Guanine statue stands straight ahead of me. To my left is its right hand over there. Very cool. And then to my right is the other hand. Very cool how it was constructed. You can see the beautiful water here, along with the bridge going out to the Shan Guanine statue. And then to my right here, you see this beautiful beach. And at the end over here is a pagoda right on the beach over there. One thing I've realized, guys, is that this Buddha has toes and feet on every corner. This is it. It is way too hot. How could I not get ice cream, guys? Look at this. Vanilla and chocolate. I don't care. I'm hungry. I have a sweet tooth. It's hot. I'm eating ice cream. Today for lunch, I decided to get a Chinese hamburger. Inside is pork, and you can see there's some other vegetables, some peppers, and onions. I am ready to eat. Do you want some, guys? It's actually really good. The burger's really hot. It tastes like pork, and they have this interesting sauce along with the pork and the peppers. I want to show you guys the scooter I rented here on Hainan here in China. In China, they only do electric scooters at the moment, or here on Hainan and other cities that I've been in, I've only seen electric scooters. You can see I have it plugged in here, and then here it is plugged into the wall. So while I was out looking at the temple, it was charging. This is free here. You can see there are lots of scooters here. Someone over here has theirs plugged in. Mine is plugged in here, and the one next to me is plugged in as well. I've just arrived and made my way to Heito Park. It is this beautiful mountain that overlooks the city of Sanya. The total entry cost is 35 yuan. If you want, you can walk up the mountain like I'm gonna do today because I'm cheap and because I just want to sweat it out. Or you can take a cart that will take you up the hill. It's gonna cost you an additional 15 yuan. I love this sign. Considering that everything in Sanya is in Chinese and Russian, I'm surprised to see this in English. They look adorable, but not good temper. Sometimes they are emotionally unstable and enjoy playing with primates. I love that. Emotionally unstable monkeys here. Behind me is the famous statue here on the hill with the woman and the deer. In front of me is a beautiful city view of Sanya. I was reading a bit about this statue, and apparently there's a old tale about a man that was hunting a deer all the way over to this hill, and then the deer turned into a woman, and long story short, he and the woman fell in love. That's all I was able to find out about the story, but that is the story, or some of the story from what I could find about this statue with the woman and the deer. Out here you can see Sunya Bay. Right in front, that is the Phoenix Island Resort. You can see there 5 towers. That is a 4-star hotel, and I've looked at the prices, and they're actually under $100 a night. You can also see there's a cruise ship right there, another cruise ship right there, and you can see they're extending the island out here. So I'm pretty sure that this entire island here where the resort is man-made. It really reminds me of some places back in Hawaii on Oahu. This is definitely not Hawaii, but I can understand why people call it China's Hawaii. It does resemble Hawaii in a lot of ways. The last beach of the day I'm gonna show you guys is Sanya Bay, which is one of my favorites and one of the largest, if not the largest beach down here at Sanya. You can see the skyscrapers across the bay. You can see hotels and apartments along the beach. Definitely a large beach and worth visiting. Not as beautiful as some of the other beaches here, but definitely worth visiting. The beach is now packed with people because this sunset is absolutely beautiful, and it's one of the most beautiful sunsets here on the island of Hainan. Great way to end a long, beautiful day. I have arrived back in the city of Sanya, and I am looking for some dinner. It still trips me out. Everything is in Chinese and Russian. There's so many restaurants over here. I have so much to choose from. Chicken. So for dinner tonight, guys, I got this chicken and vegetables, 28 yuan, which is right here. My rice here, and my phone is charging right here. I know this is gonna sound a bit bad. This chicken tonight, it tastes a little like the Panda Express back in America, but the sauce tastes so much better. This tastes a lot more authentic, not like Panda Express back home. Very sweet. There's chicken, cucumbers, and there are also peanuts too within this. It was orange chicken. That was what I was trying to think of, thinking of Panda Express, but a lot better and authentic. I got some to go because I just couldn't eat it all. I got my fresh mango and pineapple juice, a great way to end the day. If you guys have any questions about any of the places, beaches I showed in the video today, please feel free to leave them down below. Thanks again for watching, and remember to live every moment to the max. I'll see you guys next time.